Yo, what is up, guys? Steel Vigo here, and welcome back to another episode of Haunter News. And in this video, we're going to be talking about some more Morris costume stuff. So we have a few more videos that have been uploaded to the channel that have new animatronics, as well as more Morris costumes updates on the website. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the animatronics that have just been released on their YouTube channel.
So the first one we have is the remake Lunging Reaper. Now, this one has digital eyes instead. That's pretty much the biggest difference. The clothing is a little bit different. It almost looks cheesier to me, except I never did see the other Lunging Reaper. I guess overall thoughts about this guy. I do like the look of his scythe. I like his overall look. The face looks great, the way the mouth moves and everything. I don't like the way that the digital eyes are set in his head, though. Just something about them looks off to me, and I don't know what it is.
He looks like his eyes are like messed up because one of the eyes
Yeah.
move a little slower.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's like they're a couple, as they'll see it later. It kind of looks like they're re-releasing like different animatronics that are more popular, and then just adding digital eyes, and that's it. And kind of like Matthew said, it I don't really know how I feel like about the way the eyes look on this one. I'm not.
I think it's like it looks like they're like set back a little bit, and that kind of creates like a weird overlay.
Yeah.
Want to play a game of tag? If I catch you, I get to turn you into a toad. Abracadabra! Oh, Brett. Judging by the speed you jumped back, perhaps you're a pot toad already. Excuse me, can you help a sweet old lady find her cauldron? I can't seem to find it anywhere. I gotcha! No, if you weren't so fast, you'd be in my cauldron right now! Do you not fear ugly witches? Perhaps you should, since one poisonous touch from me will wither your soul. Gotcha! You escaped my grasp. For now. Want to play a game of tag? If I catch you, I get to turn you into a toad. Abracadabra! Oh, Brett. Judging by the speed you jumped back, perhaps you're a pot toad already.
So this next prop is the lunging witch with digital eyes. Like the Reaper, it's basically the same thing but with digital eyes. You can't really tell in this video, but like the digital eyes there. Like it looks like one of them isn't working in like the beginning of the video, but it's working. Also I think the face is deformed in this video because like the eyes being covered by the latex kind of. I don't know if that was intentional, but yeah. Also, I love the detail with the skull and the hair on the skull. That was pretty cool. Alright, what's your opinion?
I do like the hair on the skull. I actually don't think it's deformed. I just think they're trying to make it look like as like weird and misshapen as possible. But I hate how that face looks. There's just something about this, like the Lunging Reaper I did think was cool overall, but I just don't like this very much. It just doesn't look right to me.
Yeah, the witch's face just looks super like weird, and the way that only certain parts of it cover up one eye and then the other one is more open, it just looks very, very off, and it's not even a scary look really. It's just kind of odd.
It's ugly.
Ugly, yeah. And I didn't even realize the detail on the skull, which is actually pretty nice. I didn't really notice that until HK mentioned it. So that's
honestly might be the best part of the prop.
Yeah, probably.
Welcome to the afterlife. Beware all ye who enter here. Go ahead and live a little. It is later than you think. I will be coming for you soon enough. Look who comes this way, and I thought I was trouble. It is almost time for for me to take another soul. Will it be yours? Before you are doomed, save the last dance for me. We'll dance our way into oblivion, you and I.
All right, so this one is the 10-foot towering reaper. So this one is kind of like the old 10-foot towering reaper, or was it 12-foot? Or no, it was 10-foot towering reaper at Spirit a few years back that had the blue eyes that was like lit up blue. And I think this one's just a really big upgrade from that, because the other one had like a weird shaped skull that really didn't look, like a normal skull should. And this one just looks a lot better in my opinion, and I like the green better than the blue. And the digital eyes I think work for this one more than some of the other ones we've seen already for the other props. And I think the way the cloth is going to kind of help create like a floating effect that I think will be pretty cool. So what do you guys think?
I have two things to say. One, we forgot to mention prices for these. First two were both $280, which is $80 more than their original prices, which is ridiculous. And this guy's $400. He should be like $300 to $350 because he isn't a lot. It's literally just 2 metal poles, a little bit of plastic, some screens, and cloth. It's not much, and sure, he's huge, but just because a prop is huge doesn't mean it should be double the price. I do absolutely love this guy. This is probably my second favorite we've seen so far. There's one that probably favorite, actually, because we haven't really seen fully the other one, but I love the way that the cloth looks and the rib cage and everything. I do think this is a great prop, but not worth $400.
I see the veil becomes thinner. Your future becomes more clear and fraught with doom. There are many evils pulling you towards them, myself included. The spirits call to me from beyond the veil. They whisper things, enticing things, dark things. They have plans for you. You don't have much time. You best get your affairs in order.
So this is the Soothsayer Witch. This is the one that supposedly sits and stands, but in this video they didn't show it sitting, so I'm actually not quite sure if it's actually gonna sit now, but it probably will. They just forgot to show it. Other than that, I think she's cool. Her face is very detailed. The digital eyes you can't really see very well, but yeah. Any other opinions, guys?
This is so much better than the Haggard Witch. I love how the orb, or whatever the thing that she's holding, the ball, changes colors, and the way that she moves. She is $300, or these are the prices that are on Morris' website currently. I don't like that price. It should be like $230 in my opinion. But she's definitely a detailed prop for what she is, and I think that she does look great. But I'm interested to see if the sitting one will be a separate prop, or if they just didn't show it in this video. But I definitely do like her, and her face does look good.
Yeah, it's kind of slightly different from the other witch faces. I mean, it's still like kind of a cliche witch face, but it is a little bit better. I think the nose is a little bit shorter and less, long and hooked. I think I said this in when we initially talked about this one, but I do kind of wish that they would have just switched and just done light up eyes and then like LCD, the crystal ball. I feel like that would have been kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I did talk about that before, so I'm not going to get too into that. And then the animation I think is pretty cool, and I think it works pretty well for.
No, what they should have done with the orb is they should have had like have the same LCD thing, but have it as like hands.
Ooh.
Okay, there's like something in there.
Or souls.
It's autumn, and all living is doomed around me. Fall to my feet. Brittle and withering on a blackened husk, but still ready to harvest. I'm looking for some ripe souls to roast over my embers. Delicious. The lands have been burned to blackened charcoal. This parched earth is good for nothing and no one. But don't worry, I will find a use for you. Bones crackle and crumble like burnt matchsticks. But the smoldering fire of Halloween keeps me standing before you.
Alright, so the next one we have is Scorched Scarecrow. I don't know what his price... I think his original price was $350, something like that.
328, I believe. That's what I remember.
Oh, well, I don't know what his price was, so I guess if you just search up Scorched Scarecrow on the website, you can find him.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this wasn't supposed to be released, because I think it's the exact same video as well. But I'm not positive on that.
I don't think it is because it has the audio is different. It sounds
I think
different.
it's a new release.
It does sound
It's
a
got
little
new
bit different.
lines, I believe.
Yeah.
It's
It has,
the only difference
apparently has one
really
new
what
line.
talking about.
He's a really cool prop, but
He is.
I don't know. It's nothing really special.
You see him every year at Halloween Express.
You
I do
Mm-hmm.
think the new line is cool though. But nothing too extravagant to talk about.
He's Scorched Scarecrow isn't one that I'd really buy, but I think that he's definitely a really cool prop. And if I could find him for like a very good price, I'd probably consider buying him. But I wouldn't buy him for $300 or whatever.
Okay, so this last one we have is the Rosemary for 2021. And so when I first heard that she was coming back, I was really excited because, it's Rosemary coming back. She was definitely a cool prop and had some really cool animation. But then when we came out, it was just really kind of disappointing because she looks very cheap in some places. She doesn't have shoulders, really, so she looks very thin. She kind of looks like a box. And for some reason, she's got hairpins in her hair. I don't know if they come with that or not. And I think the colors are just wrong as well. I think the white outfit she had in the original just kind of made it that much better. But yeah, I don't know what do you guys think?
Did you list the price for her?
No, I did not.
She's 200, which
yeah.
I hate that price a lot, considering she looks very, very derpy.
Yeah.
I do like the mouth movement's good. I'm not sure I feel about the face. It's okay,
In my
but
opinion,
she
they
just
got-
feels.
You can go.
You
Sorry.
go.
Oh,
Okay, I'll
I was
go
just gonna
then.
say real quick. I feel like they got the face close enough for my liking.
Yeah.
But yeah,
She
you can
feels
go.
so misproportioned, though. The way her body is, it's just too big for her little head and arms.
It's because of the shoulders that she doesn't
True.
have any.
She's
can't
literally,
tell-
she literally just looks like a cylinder.
All right, guys, that's it for the videos. So now we're just gonna go over to the Morris Costumes website and look at some of the other animatronics that have been put on their website today that haven't been released on YouTube and probably won't today, but are I think some of them are almost available to actually buy. So yeah.
So this is the lunging pumpkin carver. At least this is the picture. And I'm just gonna say it looks like if Molly and Pumpkin Carver and also Levitator Girl had basically had a child, and this is what it would look like. Because you got the Levitator
Oh.
Girl face, you got the Molly hairdo in the outfit, and then you got basically the Pumpkin Carver animatronic.
I was thinking more Nightcrawler, not Levitator Girl, but I guess Levitator Girl works better.
That looks like Levitator Girl, yeah.
Yeah, so I actually like it more than the rest of the Techie stuff we've seen so far, and this is probably what I'm gonna get instead of Rosemary, most likely. I mean, it fits well. I haven't seen it though. If it launches and it's not very good, if it's just like a little, like it's not really launching, it's just a pop up a little bit, I might not get it. But if it actually lunges out, that's a possibility.
Do you know what I think? I don't like the face at all. This is probably an unpopular opinion, but I don't like the way that the face looks. It just looks so cheesy to me. Like, the detail is nice and all,
Trying
but
too hard.
it just doesn't look right to me for some reason. Like, there's something about it. The outfits, I don't like the gray either. I personally like the old one better.
Yeah.
Pumpkin's okay, but
Well, I think the
Knife
pumpkin
is
changed.
also okay.
I don't really like the pumpkin, but that's how it was with Lunging Lily. It's basically just Lunging Lily reskin, I'm sure.
It is basically. It's gonna probably have the same
Yeah.
audio.
But I don't know. I don't like that very much. All right, so the next prop we have here is a 7-foot Witchy Witch. Now, I believe this is Techie. The pumpkin looks like Techie. And the price is $160 if you didn't see that. I personally usually do like 7-foot props. Collector. I have a lot of tall props. But I don't know. The face doesn't look bad. But I'm kind of scared to see what this actually does. And to see if Techie will manage to make this good or bad. The face does look weird in this shot, actually. I don't know why. It just looks like it's, like, doesn't... The color of it, like, it looks like it's too bright for the rest of it. I don't know.
So just looking at the description, I don't think it's gonna jump out or anything. It just says stands offering. So I don't know if I don't know if it's just gonna be a light up thing, which would be kind of disappointing because
No, probably.
it really doesn't have a lot of stuff going for it detail wise. If you're gonna have something be a static, it should have a lot of detail or stand out in some other way.
Yeah.
And I don't really see that here. Also, I have no idea what to say about the name. I don't know.
I don't get it.
Yeah, what was... I wonder what Morse was like, what should we name this 7-foot witch? Oh, how about the Witchy Witch? Witch holding a pumpkin would be better than that.
Honestly. Okay, so the last thing we have for this video is the 7-foot Jack Stalker animated prop. Now, this is a kind of an interesting leak, sort of, because they're kind of teasing it, but they aren't like we don't know a whole lot about it, but they're still kind of acknowledging that it exists. Because it says for features, it says top secret prop, stay tuned for more. And then it's just an outline. And the outline looks really cool. So I'm really excited to see what this actually is going to be. Because it really does look awesome. And it's $300. So hopefully it has a lot of detail or some really cool animation or something. What do you guys think?
Saddest thing is it's one of the cheapest out of what they have released so far. But for some reason when I think of this, I imagine like Nightmare Harvester, except more hunched over and with like a face like Reaper's Ride.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm really excited to see this, and I hope it turns out good because this is definitely the one that I have my radar on the most for the one I would want to buy. But I don't know. I guess we'll see if it turns out as we would like it to. But even like the feet too, it just looks like it's so skinny too. I don't know. It's weird.
It almost looks like it's gonna be a Nightmare Harvester reskin. Almost, because it looks like
Nightmare
a
Harvester is
skeleton.
made by Woyu.
It is? I thought it was made by SBI.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think so.
Well, no matter what, I think it's gonna be more like it's gonna look a lot like Nightmare Harvester because I
Yeah.
mean the shape, the way he's holding the pumpkin, it looks a lot. Why can't they move this? All right. It looks a lot. It looks really cool. I think it's part skeleton, judging by the face. It looks
I
kind of
think
like a
so.
skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, and I think these are bones right here. I'm just speculating here. This is like pure.
I think I would assume he's going to be quite large. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you can see he's hunched over quite a bit. So maybe
Yeah.
he's probably going to be kind of giant, you know?
It says
At
7
least that's
foot.
kind of what you would think from.
What I'm imagining is like wielding Phantom's proportions, kind of. Like,
Yeah,
sort of
maybe.
like him.
But skinnier.
Yeah.
Well,
Except for the
wait.
legs. The legs are thick.
Those are probably both of his legs, and they're all spread out.
Mm.
But look how
Yeah.
skinny his like stomach is, or wherever that is. Look at that.
Oh, wait, you can even see his spine, I think. Look
You
at the
can-
ridges. I didn't even notice that
Ooh.
was. I didn't think about that. I think
This
that's
is-
probably his spine.
They probably did this on purpose because they know this is probably gonna be their best prop this year.
It definitely looks to be.
Yes.
But I don't know. Towering Reaper, the Soothsayer, Cellar Dweller, and this are probably my top 4.
All right. So that was all of them, I believe.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope that, you learned something from this video. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.